If you listen to Destroy Lonely, you will be familiar with the genre-defying beats that he raps over, but you probably don't know the person responsible for making these beats. So today, I'll be going over the creative genius behind Destroy Lonely's sound, Clayco. Corey Kerr, known as Clayco, was born in Atlanta, Georgia, specifically in Clayton County. Clayco started getting into producing at the age of 15. He would use the app GarageBand of his phone to start making beats, but he didn't take this too seriously and would be mostly for practice. He would play around with it until around 2018, where he eventually got the music production program FL Studio on his computer. He said that it took him around a year of learning the program until he actually got good at using the software. He would then start making beats inspired by some of his favourite artists during his teenage years, with his inspirations being the likes of Kanye West, Chief Keef, Kendrick Lamar, and lots of other R&B artists. Clayco said that he was really inspired to start making beats when he heard Chief Keef for the first time. He enjoyed making beats even more when Chief Keef dropped a tape with mostly self-produced songs. The project he's referring to is Chief Keef's Back from the Dead 2, released in 2014, where Chief Keef himself produced 16 out of the 20 songs on the project. Another inspiration for Clayco was the Beatplugs member Mexico Dro. Before Clayco got any real placements, he would use his Twitter to try reaching out to different artists, such as Slimecito, Dewop Kane, and Lil Yachty. But at the time, Clayco didn't really have a name for himself, so I don't think any of them actually got back to him. The earliest Clayco produced song I could find was Insidious by Boofpack Mookie from his Peace Is Nice project, released on the 10th of December in 2019. Then the next earliest Clayco produced song I could find was Kill Streak by Y3. I'm not sure of the exact release date of this song since it's now deleted off SoundCloud forever, but Glowbox tweeted the link for the song on the 3rd of January in 2020, so I'm guessing that was a release date. Then a week after this, Clayco would produce a song that I would say is the beginning of something great. On the 12th of January in 2020, Destroy Lonely would release Dream About Me, his first Clayco produced song. Then from here, Clayco would pretty much produce the majority of Destroy Lonely's discography. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe, comment and like, as it helps out a ton. And if you guys could also go follow my Twitch, as I'm trying to grind out streaming and stuff. I'm uploading some of the clips onto my second channel already, so you can go check that out as well. I appreciate you guys. Let's get back to the video. Clayco would produce many of Lone's early SoundCloud projects, such as Underworld and Lord. Then towards the end of 2020, Lone would release Broken Hearts and Broken Hearts 2. And of course, Clayco produced 11 out of the 16 songs on the projects. And these were pretty much the two breakthrough projects for Lone. And all I'm going to say is, Clayco is literally a producing genius. On Broken Hearts 2, for me, all the songs are like actual classics. Some songs I want to specifically mention are Miley Cyrus, Dover Street Market, and Oh Yeah, because bro, the chemistry between Lone and Clayco does not disappoint. And the song Oh Yeah, which Clayco produced, would actually get Lone discovered by Playboy Carti. This also probably brought the attention of Carti onto Clayco, as Carti has supposedly made songs over Clayco beats. Then moving on to Lone's two most recent albums, Clayco would produce 9 out of the 19 songs on No Stylist, and then 17 of the songs on If Looks Would Kill, including the viral hit If Looks Would Kill. This is currently Lone's second biggest song, and the biggest song Clayco has ever produced. But honestly guys, the chemistry between these two is actually unmatched. Lone even said that every beat he's ever used by Clayco is actually a dual process. Lone has a very specific way he wants his beats to sound. He usually picks a sample, to then picking the exact second that the sample starts playing, to then the type of 808s and instruments actually used in the beat. So basically Lone picks everything and then Clayco actually puts it together. And this is because Lone supposedly struggles to actually make beats on the computer himself. So he just gets Clayco to glue the whole thing together for him. And it explains why they're such a good duo, because Lone literally gets to make everything to his liking. And look, I know I've been talking about Clayco and Destroy Lonely for a while, but that's because it's literally the only rapper he pretty much produces for. The only other big artist he's produced for is probably Lucky. He produced the My Way, Cody and Cowboy dual track on his Flawless Like Me project, and he's also had songs produced for artists like K-Suave, Rollin' Thrax, and Dewop Kane. So now I want to move on to Clayco's producer group, Underworld. I don't know the exact amount of members in the group. There is 14 producers that have the Underworld Online in their bio on Instagram and are followed by the Underworld page. So I think that's the right amount of members. Some of the names you may be familiar with are For Me, Cade, Check Dior, and Velveteen, and these guys are the producers behind pretty much every single Destroy Lonely song you've heard, which is quite insane. Clayco said he found everybody in the group by working with different artists and building connections. He would then choose the producers by which ones had their own unique sound, had a good work ethic, and were overall just different. He also contemplated calling the group Underworld, as Destroy Lonely dropped a tape named Underworld in 2020, and of course we can see he clearly stuck with the name. The group would first meet up in the July of 2021, where they would all sit together and grind out beats. They said that they had made over 200 beats in 1 week, which again is just insane. It's clear to see with this group's talent and work ethics, they're bound to be the next producer supergroup. If they continue growing and working with bigger artists, I could see them up there with the likes of Working on Dying in the future. And yeah, that's going to be it for Clayco, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I would appreciate if you could like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want me to do a video on anyone specific, let me know. And I'll see you guys next one.